Hey, how's it going? This is Jonathan Snyder, also known as John Jonathan of the Lollygags.
So you guys have played a little bit with some of the people here, yeah?
That's very true. We have Mr. Brian Coates and JT Nething.
What kind of stuff do you guys play?
Rock and roll band. I've heard the term power pop used before. We were once voted Westward's best indie pop in Denver. Let you determine whatever that means. But I know we kind of like to say sounds a bit like the Kinks if they grew up in the early 1990s.
That's really exciting. What got you personally started?
Just like a lot of people just got turned on to stuff by their parents. My dad used to have a bunch of, still does, had a bunch of records from the 1960s and 70s. Turned me on to a lot of that British stuff. Then I kind of was coming of age in the early 90s. And that I kind of have a foot in that Gen X door, so I got to experience some of that 90s stuff with the grunge and all the alternative coming out and everything. Yeah. Just being a big music fan, been someone who just really touched and loved making a lot of friends, meeting people who relate to me that way, and love performing. And that's what brought me here today.
Yeah, you guys write all your own stuff? Are you like the lyricist? Are you writing the chords? What are you doing for writing originals?
As of now, I've written all the songs for the band, but in this new era, we're trying to be a little more collaborative. We do like to throw in a few cover songs that we've been known to do in the set. So, you know, if you're going to see an hour-long set, you might get 2 or 3 covers.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. We like to cover fairly well-known stuff, but sometimes we cover some pretty obscure things. But the thing is, we figure if somebody doesn't know the cover song, it's still a good song. They'll just assume it's ours.
Hey,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
And then when's your guys' next show that's coming up?
Our next show, which also happens to be our first show in over 6 years, is going to be February 28th at the Black Buzzard in Oscar Blues downtown off of 16th and Market. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be great to return to the stage. We definitely took our time after reforming, so I think it's going to be well worth the wait. Yeah, Oscar Blues, Black Buzzard, it's a great venue, so highly encouraged to come out. It's going to be a great show. Got some friends coming with us and going to play some lolly favorites.
I'm so glad, and thank you so much for coming in, John.
Thank you guys for having me. I love Music Go Round Aurora. This place is great. Do what feels good, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2. The worst thing I ever did for myself was pull my daddy's records off of the shelf. Slave to the needle since that day when I tuned in and I hit play. I knew I was hooked for life. To a mistress will make you long for a wife. It made sense to me. I never felt so free. School bells rang and I could not hear. Got bad grades but I did not care. Teachers warned me, should have taken their word. But guitar, drum and bass is all I heard. It made sense to me who I was gonna be. Rock and roll took my life, misspent youth and wasted time. Never made money, but I made some friends. Not sure if I'd do it over again. 'Cause they moved on to bigger things, like salaries and wedding rings. I never really felt left behind. The writing on the wall couldn't change my mind. One day they'd see what would become of me. Rock and roll took my life, misspent youth, wasted time. Spent a lot of money and fell out with friends. Not sure if I'd do it over again. Ooh, you might call it a shame. Ooh, how we spent our days. Ooh, but I could say the same about your very own ways. youth and wasted time. Never made money, but I made some friends. Sure, what the hell, I'd do it over again. Let's 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 do it over again and again. Let's do it over again. Let's do it over again. Let's do it over again and again. Let's do it over again.